every Spider-Man comic releasing in January 2023. We start on the 4th of January with Spider-Man number 4. This is written by Dan Slott, penciled by the amazing Mark Bagley, and it's the End of Spider-Verse event continuing onwards. Then there's Goblin number 3, written by Christopher Cantwell and drawn by Lan Medina. Norman Osborn is trying to be good, he's trying to be a hero, and he's fighting Queen Goblin, but not the Goblin Queen, because that's the other villain that's also in the Dark Web series. The week after, on January 11th, we have Amazing Spider-Man 17. That's volume 6. This is written by Zeb Wells. It's drawn by Ed McGuinness. I'm not going to spoil what's going on in the Dark Web series, but that event is continuing and it's not looking good for Peter. Continuing with the theme of Dark Web, we have Dark Web Miss Marvel number 2. This is a continuation of Miss Marvel number 1, and we'll have Miles Morales in it. That one's written by Sabir Prezada, which I hope I'm pronouncing right, and penciled by Francesco Mortarino. Then there's Mary Jane and Black Cat number 2, which is a new run for them, written by Jed MacKay and Vincenzo Caratu. So this is also tied into Dark Web and is a follow-on from a very interesting number 1, where we're starting to explore a bit more about what's going on with Mary Jane and adding a bit more mystery there. And I always love when these two interact, so more of this, please. And speaking of more of this, please, we have Miles Morales Spider-Man number 2. This is written by Cody Ziegler and it's penciled by Federico Vincentini. And number 1 was fantastic and so beautifully drawn and has led into a really interesting place. So very interested to see more about the mystery unfold here and where this story is going. This is nothing to do with Dark Web, but he is appearing in other issues elsewhere. Then the last thing on the 11th of January is Carnage number 9, written by Ram V and penciled by Francesco Manna. I'm not really keeping up with Carnage at the moment, so I don't really know what's going on, but it's The Forged in Blood is beginning, whatever that means. We're now on to the 18th of January with Venom number 15 by Al Ewing and Ram V and penciled by Brian Hitch. This is also part of the Dark Web series, and it's very interesting seeing where Venom is in this place. We're going to see Bedlam back. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. Let's see. Dark Web also continues with Dark Web X-Men number 3, the last of the Dark Web X-Men. This is written by Jerry Duggan, it's penciled by Phil Noto and Rod Reese, and it's very much exploring the Madeline Pryor Havoc relationship, and you get to see Havoc in some slutty clothes. That week also brings us Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 4 by B. Earl and penciled by Juan Ferreira. This is a very horror-inspired Spider-Man title, so if you're looking for something darker than what's going on at the moment, darker than Dark Web, then this is the place to go. And going in the complete opposite direction, there is the very longly titled Peter Parker and Miles Morales Spider-Man Double Trouble number 3. This is written by Vita Ayala and Mariko Tamaki, and it's penciled by G. Girihiru. This is a very cute run, very adorable, very fun. Lastly, on the 18th, we have Spider-Man The Lost Hunt number 3. This is going way back in time. It's written by J.M. DeMatteis, and it's penciled by Ida Messias and Kyle Hotz. The last Wednesday of the month, the 25th, the only comic with Spider-Man in the title is The Amazing Spider-Man number 18. This is also written by Zeb Wells, it's also penciled by Ed McGuinness, and it's also a continuation of Dark Web. We also end the month with All Out Avengers number 5, written by Derek Landy, one of my favourite authors. Please read Skullduggery Pleasant, it's fantastic, and penciled by Greg Land. The cover looks like that all the Avengers are beating up on Spider-Man, and the description suggests that someone's reality is being altered, but I guess we'll find out at the end of the month.